Cam, where do you feel like your trash talk has grown the most in the offseason?
I think my trash talk has grown. Basically, whenever I make a play or I feel like the play is coming towards me, I try to limit my trash talking sometimes just because I know I can get out of control. But most of the time, when I know the play is coming to me, or when someone says something to me, that's kind of like, when I bring it out. But I try to be mellow, be cool, half of the time now.
Talk about the depth you have at corner. It really seems like you guys can go 6, 7, 8 deep this year. Starting with you and Shaw, and then all the way down to the trio of freshmen.
So we got 4 veterans, and we got 3 freshmen. I think that our freshman group has came along. Javen has came along. Javen has fit into the role with the veterans. Ethan and Kiwan are making their way. There's a lot of things they got to figure out right now. But I feel like at some point, it might not click right now, but at some point it will click soon.
When you look at those 3 corners, the freshmen, Kiwan, Warren, and Ethan, do you see yourself in any of those 3?
Ethan O'Connor. Actually, Coach Dickard assigned me Ethan O'Connor's big brother. So I look after Ethan. I talk to Ethan all the time. Ethan calls me when he needs stuff. But just getting his mentality to the college level and to understand that he doesn't know everything right now. So it's kind of on me to show him the way, but also let him learn. So.
Who has maybe been your favorite receiver to go up against from a physicality and just kind of maybe a mental standpoint?
Kyle Williams. I think Kyle Williams, he is a physical receiver. I like Josh Kelly too, and I like Carlos Hernandez. But I think physicality-wise, probably has to be Kyle Williams, definitely.
Ahead of your first scrimmage on Saturday, what do you want to see out of the CB room and defense as a whole?
I just want to see us execute. It's things that we have to work on, and it's things that we need to get better at. But I just want us to, play with some swag, play with some confidence, and just not try to beat ourselves in the scrimmage.
Well, speaking of confidence, it's pretty clear you guys bring it a lot in practice as well. I think it was last play of the practice, an interception. How would you just describe the energy that you guys bring day in and day out?
It's not a day we pick and choose. It's really every day. We try to bring the energy every day. We have leaders on our defense who makes us get into a different gear when stuff isn't going right. RJ Stone's one of those guys. Nusi Milani is one of those guys. I would say myself, I'm one of those guys. But I think just being heard, trying to be loud, trying to be seen from your teammates to let them know that it's just not me and it's just not y'all, and it got to be all of us. So if everyone can contribute to this, I think the confidence grows then.
How do you want to see everyone on the defensive side of the ball step up and improve from now to the end of fall camp when games get into gear?
Just the execution part. Like I said, it's a lot of things that we have to get done that we know that we're not at right now. But I feel like whenever this stuff gets get set and get situated, I feel like we'll be okay.
Who are some of the best trash talkers on the team?
Some of the best trash talkers on the team were number 1, Cam Lampkin. Number 2, I would say Javen Robinson's. And number 3, I don't know number 3. I think it's just 2 for right now. Oh, RJ Stone. RJ Stone's a trash talker too. Yeah.
What makes a good trash talker, do you think?
What makes a good trash talker is just the confidence part. You just gotta say it, but understand that anything can happen. So whatever happens, you just gotta live with it. So.
What do you have written on your shoe right there in the Nike Swoosh?
Oh, it's a life of a young boss.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the backstory on that?
Oh, so from my hometown, Dallas, it's a rapper. His name's Z in there though, and I grew up with him. Well, we didn't grow up together, but I knew who he was throughout my childhood, and he's now a rapper. And he made this song. I listen to this song probably every day before I come out. It's just life of a young boss. So
it's just kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. One actual football question for you. You mentioned kind of the depth in the secondary. A bunch of young guys too. I'm wondering what you're seeing out of those guys and kind of long term, how encouraging is that for you guys?
For me, I think these guys actually want to. They actually have a type of drive that I really haven't seen from a freshman class. These guys really want to learn. These guys want to get in the mix. They want to get in action. And just being the older guy, being the vet here, I just look back at it as like, dang, I was once that freshman. And, it's just been a joy to me.